Joy, what's up? The Jawn Joi is here.
Jawn Joi.
The Jawn Joi.
The young John.
Young Jawn Joi.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your girl, Joy Live, the Jawn Joi. Now, before we hop into this, right, I just want to say thank God I didn't have to smack a bitch today. I was listening to the song earlier, and I was like, yo, that's some real shit. Thank God I didn't have to smack a bitch today. Can you say the same?
Yeah, definitely.
You got through today?
I got through today.
Shout out to God for that one. All right, so how did that song come about? Like, what was the inspiration for that?
I made that song about like 4 months ago. I was just out Cali, and I was working with this producer. His name is Kenny Beats.
Uh-huh.
And he was just in the studio playing beats. And he had that joint playing. It was playing for a while, kind of like in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, it had that badass swag to it, so.
No, I could definitely feel that. Now, how's Atlanta been? You've been out here for a little bit now.
Atlanta's been nice. I like the studio.
You like the studio?
And I've had really good food.
Hey, where you been eating?
Where is that place? American Deli.
Okay, American Deli. Shout out to our college days. Everybody used to
JR Crickets.
JR Crickets. All right,
Yeah.
all right. You tried any other places?
No, I'm like a picky eater.
Try Kel's Kitchen. I mean, I think Kel's Kitchen gonna have to start giving me a sponsorship though, cause I tell everybody to go there. It's
What
lit.
kind of food is it?
It's like seafood, but it's like soul food.
I like soul food, but I don't like seafood.
What? You from the DMV? Don't like soul food? I mean seafood.
No, I
I'm
don't.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't like seafood.
Mm-mm.
That's a little different. Y'all got a lot of crabs and shit around that
I'll
way.
eat like, pulled crab. Like if it's like
Okay.
crab fries,
Yeah.
something like that. But I won't
Okay.
sit in unless it's
feel
crab legs. I'm like really particular about.
I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Crab legs, stuff like that. I mean, I've been getting more into like the seafood. I've been eating calamari and shit.
Yeah, we've been trying. My son likes calamari. We've been
I
trying.
did see that picture on your
Yeah.
gram.
He's like playing with it.
Yeah, it could be a little weird. All right, so when I think about your style, I'm like, yo, you're young, you're lit, bright colors. I mean, you got black on right now, but for the most part, you always got like a bright color on, real bright and popping. Like, do you have a stylist, or is that just something that naturally came to you when it comes to picking out your clothes and your hair?
No, I dress myself.
That's dope.
And my hair, me and my hairstylist, like we'll go back and forth. Like we often collab on hairstyles and whatever we want to do. But I style myself.
You're better than me because I have a hard time.
Girl, I
out
have
here
a hard
struggling.
time too. I'm sitting here calm as hell. I be having the worst time in the morning. I be like, what the hell is going on?
Where do you have the hardest time at when you're getting ready? Is it your hair? Is it the makeup? Is it the clothes? Like, where do you always find yourself stuck at? Like, oh my gosh, I just can't get this right when you're getting ready.
Finding pants.
Okay, yeah, that can be hard sometimes.
Cause like look at the pants I have on now.
Them
Like,
is dope.
but that's what I'm
It's
saying.
like-
So imagine it's like, girl, like that should be hard as fuck trying to find something to match with them. Like this is already bold.
Yeah, so that's why you did something subtle.
Yeah.
I
So
can
it's
see.
just
I can
it's
see.
always hard with the pants because I have long legs. I'm like everyone's gonna look at the pants.
Yeah, I can see that. Now, let's get back to the hair. You're pretty transparent when it comes to your hair, especially your wigs. Now, I seen you in a video you were playing with like one of your wigs, and it was a glueless wig. All right. So, I want to ask you, like, where do you think the switch happened where like people no longer wig shame? Like, wigs are so in now. Remember, maybe 10 years ago when niggas was younger, and it used to be like, that bitch got a wig
They gonna
on.
snatch your wig off.
Yeah, it used to be a.
I remember that.
Yeah, it used to be a shame point when it came to wigs, and nowadays it's like everybody got a wig. It's the end thing. Where do you think that switch happened?
I feel like everything in life is trial and error, and I know a lot of women probably like did fucked up shit to their hair. So it's just like you probably heard from your old head, you should probably try wigs instead of this. You know, instead of bleaching your hair. Cause for me it was like I just wanted to color my hair.
Okay.
And my hair wasn't. It couldn't take that, so I
Yeah.
just wore wigs instead.
That's smart.
Yeah, I mean,
And then you don't have to hold on to it long term because it's just a wig, so you could take it off opposed to a weave where you didn't sewed it in. Or
and I'm not
whatever.
in high school, so I would hope like I'm not walking down the street and a nigga just take my wig off. Like, I would hope that that would be like hectic. I would have to chase him down the street. Like,
No, facts.
Get
facts.
up out
Niggas
this
would get
bitch.
hurt. Look, I've done some crazy shit. I chased my cousin with a car one time. He poured water on my hair. I just got my hair done. I was like,
you just said something hella important though. You said something about throwing away wigs or giving them away. Like, that shit is crazy because I don't. Like, my hair is human hair, so I'll, like, color it and shit, but...
How much have you ever spent on a wig? Like, what's your most expensive wig? Because some bitches be having, like, the $20 wigs, and we be like, no, baby, we told you to get a wig, but we ain't tell you to get the one from the beauty store.
The most expensive wig I've ever had is, like, $1,500.
Okay, that's not that bad. You ain't.
It's not, and now that I'm like, you know, working with my hairstylist and working with other hair companies and stuff, I'm like, why the fuck? Why would I ever do that? Because that, you know, now that I have this hair, it's like that shit was so bad.
I can feel that. All right, so funny thing is today, I was I text one of my friends and I was like, yo, I think I need to get a wig. Like, I was like, you know, I just need one for the days I just don't feel like it, something like that. If I got a wig, what would you suggest I get? Like, what kind of wig?
If you don't wear wigs often, bruh, then get something short and simple, easy to blend. All right, don't get a lace front.
I'm scared of those. I don't know. I'm like,
that shit, it's hard. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm on the go all the time, so I don't have time to sit and let some fucking glue dry. I have a 2-year-old. Like, he be going hard.
You gotta be on the move. All right, so I'm gonna try that out. All right, so I seen that you're like into a lot of like the childhood shows, the kid shows. iCarly, Hey Arnold, it's like 2 of your songs. If you could bring back any of your favorite childhood shows, which would they be?
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was hard.
Cat Dog.
It wasn't my favorite.
It is kind of back because they still play it at like nighttime.
But like new episodes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, fucking the Amanda Show.
Yo, that was I was just saying Marha the other day. That was a good show. Slime Time Live was hard too. I like Slime Time Live.
I can't believe I just said that out loud.
That shit used to be so funny. All right, so speaking of childhood, what was it like growing up in the DMV? I know you're from New York. What part of New York?
I don't really.
You don't really claim that part? All right, I feel you. So
I grew up there for a little bit, but I'm not really from there. I'm more from the DMV.
How old were you when you moved to the DMV?
Baby.
Okay, so I can see that. What was life like there growing up?
I moved around the DMV. I lived in D.C., I lived in Maryland, I lived in Virginia. And it was just, you know, a life experience, I guess. People move around, they meet different people. Yeah. But the DMV is like, it's small. So I would move, and oftentimes, you know, due to social media and shit, I would be able to keep in touch with my friends and stuff like that. But it was chill.
So what's a session look like for Rico Nasty? Like, what you got to have in your session?
Everything that y'all brought me.
Oh, okay. So she got the candy, the chips, the
Sour Patch Kids, strawberry wafers, Doritos.
The strawberry wafers took me back when I was like, strawberry wafers.
My son likes them. He brought me back shit. It's a bunch of stuff that like kids are like, and you'll be like, damn, I used to like that. Let me get that. Like my mom was sending them back with stuff. I just I
bring back flashbacks.
Yeah.
So, question, I know you like a lot of the shows, like the Nickelodeon shows, stuff like that. What shows does your son watch that you're like, yo, that's hard, like that you fuck with?
PJ Masks.
What channel is that on?
Whoa. You're out of the loop.
I am so out of the loop. I think the last childhood show I watched was Hip Hop Harry. Hip Hop Harry? Yeah. That nigga off the air, ain't he?
Get the fuck. My little cousin used to watch that shit.
When I used to babysit my little cousin, that used to be on. She's like 13 now.
Oh my God. Yeah. My cousin is like that.
I used to be sitting there like, yo, this nigga got a heart. When I say hip hop, you say
Hip Hop Harry. Hip Hop. That's crazy. Wow. That's funny.
So you said PJ Masks.
Yeah, it's just it's about these kids who put on their PJs and they turn it to masks, and bedtime is the right time to fight crime.
Oh, that's lit.
I just recited the pilot because I go to bed to it. Like,
no, that's lit. That's how you get your kids to go to bed.
I mean, he watches a lot of cool shit, honestly. Like, he's starting to be a little bit more independent. So, and he has his own room. So sometimes I like peeking in his room and he'll be watching something. I'm like, what is this? And then the next day he'll want me to turn it on, and I'll actually watch it with him. I'm like, this is weird. Like Ninjago, the Lego movie.
They have Dang,
that taught him how to fight. I need to write them a letter, because after he watched that movie, he started like picking stuff up, like swords, like trying to fight people.
Kids do pick that up. My nephew he be on his tablet, and he was playing a dare game where he was shooting dares, like straight headshots. He's like 4.
Oh, what?
I was like, yo. I was like, if it ever came down to it, at least he knows how to hunt.
They got some shit on their chest.
They do. These kids, and they have access to so much.
Yeah.
I have
It's
access
weird.
to so much. So, having your son, juggling your music career, I'm sure things change, especially when it comes to friends. Did any friendships change when you had your son? Like, sometimes you have a baby and then certain friends fall off, or you start popping and certain friends just don't get it.
I mean, when you young, like when you 18, 'cause that's when I had my son. So when you 18 years old, you just graduated high school, motherfuckers still got that high school mentality. So motherfuckers is still on that, oh my God, she about to have a baby. And then, it's another thing that a lot of women, young women deal with when having a child is motherfuckers be hating on you, and it be fucking with your pregnancy. Like, they be hating on you, and they be like wishing that you get big and wishing that this happened, like wishing that your body changed for the worse. They say you're gonna get big, or your titty's gonna do this and that, or your stretch mark's gonna get this and that, and it's just like,
That's not everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that shit just made me nervous, because motherfuckers was just like, a lot of people that I fuck with was kind of like telling me, like, also weird shit. A lot of motherfuckers was like, damn, you're gonna get this from having a baby with this and the third. And I was like, bro, this shit is weird.
Them
Like,
bitches was salty when it didn't happen.
I mean, nah, it's just weird. Like, I'm like, why are you even looking at it like that? Like, this is a whole fucking life. Like, this ain't about
You.
my titties getting bigger. Like, this is not about that. This is like, this shit is crazy. Like, it's a whole, I had to really grow up, and I don't think at that age the people around me was
They
growing
weren't
up.
mature enough for that.
No. I think they was just on some like, damn, bitch, you about to have a baby.
All right, so compared to a lot of other female rappers, your style's like pretty different. You're hella turned in your songs, you lit. And I feel like a gangster unicorn, in a rave somewhere in the middle of the hood. Like, am I right when is that what you be aiming for? Like, I'm like, yo, I feel like a unicorn in the hood at a rave, and it's hella lit.
Honestly, that's the tone for the studio sessions all the time. We try to go as crazy as possible.
All right, so I see you have a special term for your style of rap, yinging.
Where the fuck did you find that?
Look, I do my research. You know what I mean? I just want to know, what the hell is yinging?
I left yinging in the past.
Oh, it's in the past?
It was a phase of mine.
So we're not going to speak of yinging.
No. It's like, nah, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I was going to be like, all right.
It's just yelling and singing.
Okay.
I don't know where the fuck it came from. I just been trying to get to know my voice.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm at a good place right now, though. I have some new music coming soon. It's good stuff.
You working on a project?
Yeah.
Dope. Any details you could drop?
I don't even have a name yet.
Okay.
I'm always working on a project, though. I'm always working. Always making music. I have a new mixtape every 2 weeks in my
How many
head.
songs do you think you record in like a month?
Well, I don't go to if I go to the studio, it's like for a whole week.
Okay. So you just lock in.
Yeah.
Now, I want to touch on something. We're not going to stay on the subject long. But there was a recent altercation that took place not too long ago, and it got physical between you and Asian Dow. How did it get to
Why
that?
you say her name like that?
Because I be wanting to say Asia. So I be trying to pronounce it right. How did it get to that point where y'all was like once cool and then it escalated, and the next thing you know, everybody is all over the place that you guys are fighting? How did it get to that point?
She just been on my dick. And she's still on my dick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like a lot of times bitches think they can work with me and then take the swag.
Okay.
And then I ain't gonna see it.
So that was correct when I seen a couple things where it was like, it was over the style being jacked and shit like that.
It was deeper than that. It was like she was being a weirdo. Like, she'd call me and blow my phone up. And it was like before all this shit happened, like, shawty was like texting me like on some weird shit, like just being weird. And I guess she thought that like when we did our song together after that, we were supposed to be friends, like
so y'all
close.
weren't ever friends. Y'all was just cool.
I met her like twice in real life.
Okay.
For the Amigos video shoot, and I went to Atlanta. And she was out there.
Okay.
So.
All right. Do you think it could have been handled a different way, or that was the only?
Nah, cause she like attention a lot. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm even talking about it. Cause she like attention so much. Like she like it so much that she had to post a 5-second clip that shows her pulling on my 40-inch wig.
I mean, the clip doesn't do much justice at all. I mean, it's just
definitely not compared
really
to what the fuck she looked like on live. No, now like it's just her story just keeps changing. So I'm not even going to say my story because this shit just keeps on going. But I mean, your hair don't look like that if a bitch can't fight or if your ass ain't touch the ground because you got leaves and shit in your head. Like, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. It was a fight, sis.
All right. So let's leave on an up note. 2018. Any New Year's resolutions? Did you make any resolutions this year?
Somebody already asked me this, and I'm not good with resolutions. It's like if I don't fuck with something, I'm just not gonna do it. Like.
You're just going to knock the habit or whatever it is. Anything that you want to achieve this year? Any goals you setting for yourself?
I always set goals, but it's like wishes. If you say that shit out loud, it probably won't happen.
You're right. On that note, thank you for coming through, Rico. And once again, it's your girl, Joy Live, the Jawn Joi. Catch me next time.